Hey, howdy. We're back. I did a little bit of grinding in between then and now. Not a lot, but enough that I now have like a significant leg up. Still nothing crazy, but let me try and upgrade a crown and you'll see what I mean. We now have 18 diamonds and 29 obsidian, which is like way more than you are supposed to have at this point. But I didn't go too far overboard because I didn't really want to trivialize the rest of the game. I'm definitely going to be making use of this merchant build in the future, but for now, we need to actually build a real party, because we are about to fight one of the first actual bosses. Like, there have been a lot of real bosses before. This boss is very, very challenging. I think I have a good idea for how I want this fight to work. And it's all going to revolve around the Elementalist crown here. Okay, I don't know why I'm even gonna bother equipping Dark, because I'm pretty sure Rolan is immune to darkness. And resists water, maybe not fire. So I'm just gonna take those off my hotbar. Boo boo boo. Yeah, so I think the plan is 3 Elementalists, and then I'm debating between one of two things. I either want Mary to be a white mage, or I want her to be a beastmaster. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have Mary be a white mage, and then do her white mage thing, because we need a healer. Regardless of what happens, we need a healer. And then I think Brad is the tankiest, so I say he should be beastmaster, and then we can kind of like cheese him. We can cheese the boss a little bit from there. And he also has Cure and Cura if we really need it. And then I can use the Transform Staff to turn everyone into animals. And now because of Beastmaster, all of them are going to get a stat boost. Though, I actually don't know if Brad is better as an animal. I don't remember for certain. I'm going to assume that Brad has to stay as a person. And then that leaves Brad, and that leaves Mary. How many Darksteel shields do I have? Got nothing on you. Got one on you. Let's give that over to Mary. Equip that. I think there was Darksteel shields in the shop, right? Hang on. I'm gonna have to turn Brad into a beast. I think it was here. Oh, they are in the shop. Okay, awesome. I don't need to spread the energy around then. I can just give a Darksteel shield to everyone. All the same, I'm definitely gonna want Elementalist equipped, because Thundara is a problem. Thundara is a massive problem in this fight. Dark Size, useless. I'm confident we can do something in this fight. It's gonna be hard, for sure, because again, this is the first, like, real challenging fight in the game. But I feel like we can do some good damage. Especially since we have access to this stuff now. Brad currently has... He has an 11 attack weapon, but it's a dark type weapon, so it's not going to be doing much good here. Let's give him the Shining Axe. Ooh! Fighter Gi is actually really tempting. because that's got stats on it. Like, that's technically not what we want, because it's not elementalist garb. I don't care. It's got stats. Right, and then let me just start tossing out some stuff that I know I'm not going to use. Death Ring I want to keep, because that's just... Death Ring is just a neat thing to get as a random drop, and it feels like it's going to be really, really helpful if I keep it around. Equip the Fighter G. I feel like I also give the Fighter G to Mary. And if I need money, I can just buy, I can just sell a bunch of diamonds, because diamonds also sell for a king's fortune, because you're not expected to sell them off. Like, watch, I'm gonna sell one, and already that's 5,000. Hurts a little bit to sell one off, but it's, like, it's fine. It's still, it's gonna be really helpful. Now we just sell off the stuff that we don't need and we're golden. Yeah, I think Brad can default to the Salve Maker clothes, because I want Brad to be a little bit more tanky on the magic side. I swear there is a method to my madness here. And then let's deposit all our junk. I can go back and grab it later if I get completely pwned by this fight. I have a feeling I'll be fine. +6, +7. Oh my god, I forgot that Wayne had that. That is absurd. Hero armor is also absurd. In fact, I guess, now that I know that the hero armor is here... You keep that, give that to you... Sorry that this is just one long menuing sequence, by the way. I will include a timestamp for when the fights actually start going. But this is just as important as the fight itself. Alright, we're golden. Do you have Phoenix Downs? You don't have Phoenix Downs. No curses, no petrification. Okay, we're fine. Alright, let's go beat up Rolan. This is a great image. Hang on, I'm just taking a screenshot of everyone as animals posed in front of the king. That is a great image. Just name it like a.png. Alright. Time to see if this is actually gonna work or if I'm about to get humbled. We shall see. Okay, so spells still hurt. He resists light, but he is also taking quite a bit of damage from it. So I feel like I'm probably fine. Let's see... Wow, okay, that did no damage whatsoever to Wayne and Aya. That's, kind of huge. I might just be able to face tank my way through this fight. Yeah, absolutely. That wasn't even a Cura. That was just a regular Cura, and that's how much it did. Yeah, fire does nothing. Lightning, I'm going to assume, also does nothing. Yeah. Okay. I'm fine just bonking him. But again, Thunder is actually a little scary. Dark Aga's also a bit scary, but it doesn't affect my center 2 party members, so it should be fine. Ugh. Yeah, that's the main thing that scares me, is just him focusing down one party member and chunking their health. Ooh, meaty. I don't know why I'm even bothering attacking with Mary. She's doing 2 damage. Paralysis is obnoxious. Especially when it does that and it makes me miss-target someone. I think I'm still fine. Just don't do the double target. Okay, we're good. A little scary. Man, this fight is not as hard as I remembered it being. Though I guess anything can be solved by being a little bit over-leveled, huh? And being a little over-leveled and also having a crown that might trivialize the game? Not that I'm complaining. These bosses are hard if you don't use the stuff that's at least a little strong. Like you saw what happened when I tried to fight Gary and Furky. That's what happens when you try and fight a boss without taking advantage of their gimmick. If you do not do the puzzle boss in the way that the developers want you to, you are about to feel pain, and most of these bosses are puzzle bosses. To my memory, there's very few bosses in this game that are just, this guy has a lot of health, go kill him. There's usually like some schmism that makes them a little bit more interesting, or a little bit less one-dimensional. Hey, we got him! And this is what I was talking about. These diamonds, normally these only drop from these special bosses. Now I say these, not this, because of what's about to happen. Rolan! Rekata. I don't care about saving the world, but I care about you, Rolan. You're my one and only brother. Hang in there. Rekata. O heroes of light, Roland's heart is free at last. A noble thing you have done. Long ago, Roland was the hero who received our gift of light. He drank up the darkness in others' souls till his own heart grew black and dark. His own heart grew black and hard. In his mind he fought the light, and his soul was closed to all. The dark has been released, but now it threatens to engulf each and every land in this world. O heroes, save all the nations. To thee I grant this gift of light, upon thy head a crown of might. The party host and the hero. I actually don't remember what the party host's shtick is. I think, if I recall correctly, hero is just generally a really good offensive crown. Party host, I believe, increases the chance of party members becoming psyched up. Go forth now, heroes of light. Ugh. Oh. What? Uag? Hold on, Roland, hold on! Please, my brother can't do it all on his own. Help him to drive back the world of darkness. Okay. Welcome to the second half of the game. Once I go outside, I imagine it'll like be a little bit more clear what the hell just happened. Because there was a pretty big paradigm shift that just took place. Even if it's not made explicitly clear by this dialogue. This is where this game gets a lot more interesting, because not only is this we now have way more stuff. Oh right, their dragon is here, because you can't normally leave that way. Let me get some spells while I'm here, just like to have them. Like Fira, Watera, Banishra. I think I can get Banishaga. Is that Banishaga or is that Raise? I actually don't know. That's Banishaga. Okay, I will gladly take that. That'll be really helpful. And that was, what, Cura, Raise? Okay. I'll come back if I need those. So, the dragon's here. And we haven't actually been able to use the dragon yet, and that's because, like, the game has been set up in a way to prevent it. I think technically if you were to leave, go all the way back down the tower to the sky, and then go out to the overworld, you technically can use the dragon harp. Look at these red clouds. Scary. Maybe the Witch of the Sky can do something? Oh. Was he talking with the dragon? Oh, he was. Okay. Never mind, that was just Brad talking to himself. Animal or not. The darkness that poured out of Roland's soul has warped the entire nature of time and space. Who knows what world, what era this might be? Brave people, brave heroes must travel to each nation of the world and quiet this raging storm of darkness. And as they do so, they will need to gather the legendary weapons that the hero Roland once bore. Well, there's your quest. Right, and Roland's soul portal doesn't even work anymore. Can I use the harp? Nah. I think I'm gonna have to go back down to the overworld first. Not even sure where this leads, but... Screw it. Let's poke around. We're very quickly going to notice that something is different, but we'll see. We have elementalists in case those stupid cloudbirds show up. Hey, guess who? Okay, these guys I think are identical to how they were previously. Just as obnoxious. It's like, the faster that I can actually get to the ground, the better. I'm running out of ways to wax poetic about what's happening to the world below without just spoiling what's going on. Oh my god! Brad, chill. Is it even gonna let me leave this way? I guess we'll see. Oh, that is a terrifying text box to see. Urbeth is far behind you. Urbeth is far behind you now. Cool. So, no, not that way. Okay, while this is happening, let me pull up the mighty game facts and see where exactly I'm supposed to go next. I assume I talk to Rolan? One moment. Oh my god, it must be very, very low. It's also paralyzed. Yeah, I think we just have to talk to the dragon and we should be good. I think we had to talk to the witch to the sky first, which is why it wasn't letting me do it. Hey, whites! Oh my god. We're a little bit strong right now. I don't know how much of that is because of Beastmaster and how much of that is just because like, these are technically under-leveled enemies for us to be fighting right now. Probably a combination. Ooh, cool. I haven't seen you before. This must be an enemy that can petrify you. I guess we'll never get to see it. Cool designs. Never let it be said that this game has a bad art style. Like, this game definitely has problems, but God, it has such a cool style. It has such like a weird, like cozy, early 3D style. Because the DS, again, the DS was like barely a 3D console. Barely, barely. They got away with a lot in the later days, but especially early on, 3D technology was still kind of in its early stages. Do you wish to ride the dragon? Yes, I do. Road trip. So, welcome to the world of darkness. We now have the ability to go anywhere that we want, but anywhere we go is going to be significantly more difficult. I actually forget if we can encounter enemies up here. I don't think we can. But let me try and get to where we need to go as fast as possible so I don't take that chance. We're heading back to Horn, finally. Oh, is this a button? Oops. There we go. Welcome back to Horn. It's like we never left. But yeah, the entire world is now screwed. And by extension, we can now go anywhere we want. Now, why don't I just go jump right in and do plot stuff? Well, let me fight an enemy real quick. Hang on. There we go. So there are hard mode enemies of every single enemy in the game. And they're pricks. Like, very consistently, they're just more frustrating, much more powerful. A lot of them have new gimmicks. All in all, not the best crowd. These guys are being quite kind, at least. Sometimes they will just spam the ever-loving hell out of performance. I'm gonna guess that Quaking Harp is quite good. Ooh, nice. Oh my god, that specific riff I remember hearing so many times, because this is the part of the game where I spent the vast majority of my time. Because there's just so much cool stuff that happens here. So I think the main goal, I don't even know what my main goal should be. I'm messing up the button prompts. There we go. Let's try Liberte. I guess there is technically a day-night cycle. Solophasma. That's interesting. I'm trying to think what boss would even be best here, because, spoilers, there is a boss for every single one of these areas, which makes it a little bit hard to route at this point. There is one boss, though, that is significantly easier than the others, and that's the one that I'm kind of thinking of going for, but I need to do some setup first. Okay, so I need to... Oh, okay. So we basically need to do this section in reverse. So we start talking with the family that we saved. It's just not quite right. Hello, travelers. Are you here for the Liberte Glassworks Fair? The world is ending, but art goes on, I guess. I'm embarrassed to admit that my own entry isn't ready yet. It lacks a certain je ne sais quoi. I'm looking for something unique and beautiful to set it apart. If you see anything, do let me know. I don't know how you would have known to do that, but whatever. So I think the next step is go to where the ogre bear used to be. Because we're looking for something beautiful. Not entirely sure how that translates to what we're about to do, but I guess we'll see. God, it has been an absurdly long time since I've been in this part of the game. What the hell? Archelons. Legally distinct from Mithriatoises. Ooh, Turtle Shell is a defense boost, I believe. That's good. Hobgoblins. I love the weird like the weird recolors of these enemies are so fun. And we're also back to them doing normal damage, which is very weird to get used to. They do real damage, and their special attacks actually do things. Let's dance. Let's dance a little bit. I kind of want to heal up. That goblin is now a stain on the wall. Here's the animal burrow, right. It's so crowded in here when it's not just one of the party members. Ugh. That was a lucky paralysis. It did not get to paralyze anything. Oh my god, yeah, this was what I was thinking of. Hello? Yes, you there. Can you help me, please? I'm caught in the spider web. Okay, bye. It's like the Deltarune phrasing. Help, do not. It's a fairy. Lilibelle, is that you? How come Wayne can see you now? I'm sorry, do I know you? How do you come to know my name? Never mind that, I owe you my thanks. If you happen to visit Liberte, look me up and I will look me up? I will repay your kindness. Find me on MySpace. So yeah, there's your twist. This is the past. And for some reason, all the enemies are way stronger in the past. I imagine there's some, like, tenuous lore reason. It's like, something, the darkness was stronger back then. Still a bit of a stretch. But there's a couple of interesting differences about back in the past, before Rolan absorbed all the darkness. Namely, that there were a set of very powerful, as we'll come to see, demon princes who lorded over this power, and we now have to kill every single one of them individually, because this is an RPG. And if I'm being perfectly honest, this is the bit that I based. This is the part that inspired a lot of the stuff that I'm doing for the RPG. This was a very formative game for me, if you couldn't tell. I adore this game. For all its jank, it is fun. Ooh. Unfortunately, no one here can hit the broadside of a barn, so we might be here for a second. That's more like it. Man, evasion is so much more of a problem than I remember it being. Just like, consistently, all the most annoying enemies have had really, really high evasion. I gotta invest in Ranger a little bit more then. Ooh. Okay, we're almost there. Unironically, this might be more efficient, because I think you move faster in the dragon. Yeah. Okay. That is way, way, way safer. Okay, let's see. I'm looking at the game facts guide here because I know I'm not going to be able to figure this stuff out by myself because it's very cryptic. Go back and talk to Pione. Pione now sees Lilibelle, I assume. I just need something beautiful, something special. Oh, hello again. What the... Will you let me rest here a bit? My wings are all dirty, and it's very hard to fly. Oh, wait, I get what's going on now. They eventually get the crystal goblet, I assume from the pirate hideout, and Lilibelle, like, merges with that power. Look how she sparkles. Gorgeous. Ah, that's better. Thank you. Let me have that fairy. It's just what I was looking for to make my work complete. No way. I'm not gonna let you stick poor Lilibelle in some glass vase. But why not? It's like the Liberty base was made for her. Together they'd be so beautiful. Ah well, if you put it that way. But I don't have to stay inside it forever, do I? They're just gonna keep going, aren't they? Of course not. Just until the fair ends tomorrow. Then you'll be free to fly around wherever you like. Okay, it's a bit early, but I think I might call it here. Because I've been like I've been eyeing my clock. There's other stuff that I kind of want to take care of today. But we've made great progress. Next time we will continue with the rest of the world, and we'll get to see what these stars are. I believe these stars are for conquering the different like demon lords that I mentioned, but I don't remember that for certain, so we'll see. Thanks so much for watching.